Sports Team presents your Friday Night Overtime. Only on WBNG.
The preseason clocks are reading 0. The fourth quarter, it's in the book, and that's right. It is time for overtime. Friday night overtime, that is. Thank you for joining us here on WBNG. And joining me in just a bit will be 12 Sports' Michael Villegas as well. We will be breaking down and bringing you all of the highlights from across Section 4. We are kicking off Week 1 with a massive doubleheader as well, and a matchup of sectional champions from last season. The Class B champs, Maine Enwell, hosting the Class A defending champion, Vestal Golden Bears. Both teams ranked in the top 5 in the section, and both are hungry to get back to where they left off last year. Preston Ocker and them boys playing host to JT Gannon, Julian Adams, and the rest of the Golden Bears opening kickoff. Vincent Mancini to the house. Spartans up a touchdown with the offense not even stepping onto the field. A big night for Mancini in all 3 aspects of the game as well. Next drive, Spartans in the red zone. Jaden Branch, he puts the head down. Spartans in the end zone. ME jumps out to a 14-0 lead. JT Gannon doing everything he can to keep the Bears in it. First on the ground, the direct snap, 10 yards and the first down. Then at receiver, a little tip drill, a little one-handed grab to keep it away from the defender. That's a pretty catch and a first down, but they were unable to put it in the end zone. Jaden Branch not having that problem. He takes this one 70+ to Pater. Maine Enwell defends Spartan country for the second straight week. MEA winner over Vestal, 42-7.
And over to our co-game of the week with Class A versus Class B matchup with Union Endicott. Coming out of a Week 0 loss to Maine Enwell to the Owego River Hawks, and they're seeing their first game action. Out at Ty Cobb Stadium, Union Endicott hosting the Owego River Hawks. Starting in the first quarter, quarterback Joe Gennarelli scrambles on 3rd and 10, tucks it and run. He's able to get the big gain to get the first down and keep the chains moving. Then it was all defense the rest of this half. On 4th and 2, River Hawks go for it. The Tigers able to stop it and able to get a turnover on downs. Back and forth we go with the defense is standing strong. Tigers get it out to Quadir Shabazz for the wide receiver screen, but Jack Bucksbaum sniffs it out for the tackle for loss. In the second quarter, 1st and 10, River Hawks comes out, force a sack fumble, but River Hawks able to recover. Penalty on 1st and 15. Giardelli rolls out, looking, throws it over the middle. Caleb Cole is there for the pick 6. He takes it all the way back, which is where it would stay in halftime. River Hawks poured on in the second half, getting 4 touchdowns and the shutout over the Tigers 34-0. The Tioga Tigers hosted their first home game of the season against the Windsor Black Knights. 7 minutes into the match, the Tigers find themselves inside the 10. Sophomore Shane Platkis finds the hole for the first score of the night. On the other side of the field, where Tioga's Jake Brown knocks the ball out of the Windsor back arms. The ball rolls around before defender recovers. Tigers have a chance to capitalize from the turnover, but it's 4th down on the goal line. The Black Knights, Ryan Kristoff knocks the ball down to keep it a 1-possession game. Windsor's quarterback Ashton Werner will do it all himself, showing off the speed for a long touchdown to tie the game up at 7. Tioga, though, would go on to win the matchup 31-20.
We head to a Class B versus Class C matchup. This one between the Shenango Forks Blue Devils and the Johnson City Wildcats. Blue Devils a win in Week 0 over West Hill. They're picking up right where they left off here in Week 1. Second half, already up 13-0. Finn Stark, he goes up the middle. He gets it to the second level. He uses the stiff arm. He gets in the end zone, and the lead is to 20. Wildcats defense doing what they can to stay in it. Felix Morales laying the boom, but it's a short gain. Blue Devils offense clicking. Quarterback Sam Paskey getting in here to Bryson Fry. He makes people miss. He finds the end zone. He gets 6 points there. Wildcats offense doing what they can to get something going. Pitch here after the celebration. Felix Morales again making a couple of people miss. Cutting it back, getting a block, hitting the hurdle. He picks up the first down, but it's not enough. The Blue Devils, they get the Week 1 win over Johnson City, a shutout, 26-0. And in Shenango Valley, the Warriors hosting Delhi in the Bulldogs season opener right out of the gate. Delhi marching down the field. Adam Cook punching it in for 6. Dogs go up 7-0 in the first. CV trying to get things going. Nate Marinaro turning on the Jets. on the kick return. This one for 50+, but not to the end zone, and that was a problem because the Bulldogs would keep the Warriors out of it. Later in the first quarter, Delhi up 14. Give the ball back to the hot hand. Cook in the end zone again, the second house call of the game. Delhi doing damage on the ground. 21-0 lead after the first quarter, and the Bulldogs would bully the Warriors from there in the trenches, getting a dominant 44-6 win. Bulldogs now 1-0. Warriors even at 1-1 on the season.
Heading over to Horseheads, Blue Raiders hosted Norwich under the lights. They're already up one score, but how about another? Dom Carndale hands this one off to Bryce Thomas. Thomas actually bouncing off defender. He'll take it the rest of the way. Blue Raiders extending their lead 14-zip. Second quarter, Carndale hands it off. The play fake so nice, gets the cameraman as well. Lucas Mosher is able to take it the distance for the touchdown, just heating up. Less than a minute to go. Carndale looks to his right. There's Griffin Stevens on the receiving end, shakes off the defender. And right inside the pylon he goes. The Blue Raiders up 28-0, and they stay in the driver's seat the rest of the way. They get the win 42-7. We're going to take a real quick break, but when we come back, more Friday Night Overtime for more games around the Southern Tier, so don't go anywhere.